Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just practicing, you know, working on my steez, my vocal steez. I gotta get some practice in for when I hear that theme song once we finally load up Marvel Spider-Man 2. Literally releasing. Oh! Literally.
But what the hell?
Tom Holland. What the f? I don't know what that was. Now I got turned into a real UKan, a real Briton. Dude, maybe I'm Tom Holland, you know? I'm just black. I'm the dirty version. Hey. The dirtier, the better. Hey man, what's going on, man? This your boy Kai SMG back with another video, man, and today, you can tell by the thumbnail, you can tell by the title exactly what's going on, man. We playing Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. In this video, we're gonna be coming back to these games once again. Now, if y'all saw my random shenanigans in these two games not too long ago, man, that was supposed to be the last time that we were gonna be playing those games. But looking back at it now, that's like old news. So many new things have been released about the sequel that I didn't talk about in those previous videos, man. So I decided to get back on these games one more time because Spider-Man 2 is literally coming out tomorrow. So with that being said, look at this video is not really a random shenanigans, but let's call it a gameplay discussion because I'm gonna be playing the game, but I'm also gonna be talking to y'all, going over some of the animations that we have in this game and the changes you're gonna be seeing in the second game, our final predictions and, you know, wish lists before the game. Wish lists, is that wish to sum it up, this is gonna be our final look at Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So with that being said, let's get into it, man. Let's just look at the freaking titles, man. You already know I got it preloaded. By the way, I did change shirts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is an old one, but I've been collecting some new Spidey merch. I will be wearing it through our Let's Play. But anyway, man, look at this. Spider-Man 1, we got Miles, and we got 2. Be greater and be yourself. Be greater together. Ugh. But let's get into Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. All right, so this is the main menu. Now, before we get deep into this video, I want to say I've been doing such a good job at not seeing any spoilers. The only type of leak or spoiler that I've seen, and you know, minor spoiler warning, but I have seen the main menu. I think 2 of them to be exact. That's not too big to me, but it is cool that we're gonna have different main menus throughout the game, I'm assuming. But regarding the leaks, man, I've been trying to stay off social media. Shout out to that boy Ethan on Twitter, man. I've been using all the suggested words he suggested to mute, man. I muted all of those. I've been staying off TikTok, Reddit, all that. I've even kind of been trying to avoid some of the official posts. Like, I know Insomniac just released some new suits, there's been new trailers and all that. That live action trailer was freaking fired up. Not live action, but you know what I'm saying. I still haven't watched the launch trailer, bro. I have seen the metric review scores, man, and I gotta say, I agree. I haven't even played it yet, but I just know. But please, if you know anything, don't put it down in the comments. But here we are. Oh my gosh, man. Honestly, looking at this world like this, or this city, is crazy, you know, especially comparing it to the gameplay we already saw for the sequel. Like, it's literally the same area. It's New York, but man, playing this, you know, you will always think this game looks amazing, but the people at Insomniac, man, they just keep killing it and making their stuff way better. So like I said earlier, man, this is gonna be like a gameplay discussion. So first things first, let's look at this boy Peter Swinger animations to see what he has now so we can compare to what we're gonna be playing as tomorrow. Yeah, man, they definitely had to give my boy an upgrade. I mean, this is Spider-Man for sure, but he don't got that finesse that you think Peter would have. Even if Miles got the exaggerated swagger of a black teen, Peter been doing this for like 8 years plus, going on 10. He's the GOAT. Now let's look at his air tricks. We go to the side with that. I think it's the same thing on the other side. Got the little front flip, and then we got the back flip. I cannot wait to see what move. I hope they don't, you know, do a replica of Miles air tricks that he have now. I don't think Peter would be breakdancing midair, bro. So definitely back flip, front flip, but he gotta have his own Peter pizzazz. Now I know another thing about swinging. We can hit these little corner turns like that. When some early reviews came out, I actually made a video on it. I didn't watch it in depth because I didn't want to know too much, but I did hear that we can continue to do those hard turns, but we can also do it while we're just regularly swinging. So that's going to come in handy when we need to turn, like if we're chasing somebody. Another thing that we can't do in this game is slingshots. We don't have web wings. We're just basic, bro. I cannot wait to get my hands on the sequel so we can feel them upgrades. Also hope we get some new wall running animations, like when we're zipping up the wall. This game is literally just that right there, so hopefully we can get something kind of like he's pulling up, you know what I'm saying, with his webs as he's going up the wall. But now let's get into the combat, man, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna upgrade some of the combat animations. Might not be a lot, but they're probably gonna add in some new. Pull up on cuz. All right, Air combat, yep, dodge that. We got the regular little strand of combos right here with a dodge. We know we're gonna still be able to put people in the air. Let's look at a finisher real quick. Okay, this is that Black Widow. I call that Black Widow. You know, she love to wrap legs around. I personally don't mind with that one. All right, I wonder if we're gonna get any returning finishers. I'm pretty sure we will. But yeah, as far as his basic combos, he does a lot of kicking. We know Miles kind of did more punching. He had some kicks in there as well. Gonna be interesting to see what his combos are like now. This is one of these missions. This is actually cool that we got this, because I would love to get more missions in part 2 where we can, you know, help people, like maybe swing somebody to a hospital. Once again, if y'all know anything, don't put it down in the comments, bro, because I kind of been out of the loop this last week. I'm trying to play this sequel like Stevie Wonder, bro, completely blind. Now, when it comes to the gadgets, I don't think I heard too much about gadgets in the second game, but I know they have to be back. At least, you know, the web shooters, of course. I hope we can get my suspension matrix, man, because this is probably my favorite, along with the electric web and spider drone. Here we go. Is this the car chase? All right, here we go. Here we see this turn right here. Apparently in the sequel, if I hit a hard turn, I can pull up on him and come here. Yep. Turn quicker. We're probably going to be moving so much fast. I can probably switch to my web rings and something. I cannot wait, bruh. All right, yeah, hey! Here you go, put it down easy. Damn, come on, Spider-Man, you have to put it right. Oh, yeah, he came out without a scratch, damn. You got insurance? Cause got nationwide is on your side. All right, let's test out my gadgets real quick, man. And I know y'all see my freaking suit power. I gotta test out this game's version of the Iron Arms before we get the fleshed out enhanced version we're gonna be seeing in the sequel. Throw them up in the sky, yep. Get my electric, get Spider Bro, get them suit arms out. Ugh, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Come here, Buster. Yep. So all we can really do in this game is do a little punch with my arms. And I know y'all already knew this stuff, man. I already knew it. It's just wild coming back and revisiting this. And I haven't even played the second game yet. It's just I seen that first gameplay trailer so much, bro. I feel like I know it like the back of my hand, bro, but I probably have no idea. Actually playing that sequel is gonna be amazing. But when it comes to the combat and the swinging and all of that, man, what type of moves or new things would y'all like to see this boy Peter do in the second game? But let's look at our map. We know we're gonna be unlocking some new spots in this second game, Coney Island and something else. I think was it Harlem or Bronx or something like that. Another district is gonna be unlocked, I think. And the map that they showed in that gameplay breakdown video, man, looks so much better, like visually. I like the hood upgrades that they're gonna be having in this second game. Got all of our suits right here, man. Now I'm not gonna go through every one of these suits. Some suits are coming back, especially from Miles. Like I think his suit with the blue coat is coming back. The cat bodega suit is coming back. But what are some of y'all favorite suits in this game, man? I really grown to love this one. I can't wait to see the Advanced 2.0. Gotta love the classic. I like this one, but I wish he had the trench coat and the hat, and not necessarily from Spider-Verse, just a trench coat and a hat. I definitely hope we get some more cartoon suits, man. Cartoons and straight out the comic book suits, just like this. I hope this Spider-Verse suit is returning too, bro. If TASM 2 ain't in the sequel at launch, bro, like it gotta be like the first day one update or something, bro. I don't know. Of course, we got that Raimi. I cannot wait to play as that black suit version, bro. Back to the suit powers again. I honestly don't know if we're gonna have too many new suit powers in the second game. I hope we can at least get Web Blossom. Got our skills, man. In the second game, we're gonna be having Peter skills, Miles skills, and shared skills. So I can't wait to see how all that comes together and, you know, new stuff that we can do. And our missions. Man, I hate that. I'm glad they brought it in Miles because that means it's most likely gonna be in the second game. And that's to be able to replay missions, bro. Man, I'm gonna love that. Speaking of missions, what's your favorite mission in this game? Mine would have to be the very first one, you know what I'm saying? I'm alive. Prison breakout where all the Sinister Six was first revealed. Oh, almost forgot the freaking crane mission. Yeah, those three are probably my favorite, you know, sequences and set pieces in this game. I love the Doc Ock boss fight. Damn. Now let's look at the characters. Now this isn't the very first MJ since this is the remastered PlayStation 5 version, but she looked the same. Although in this second game, I don't know, bro. Kingpin. I wonder if we're gonna see him again, man. I feel like we should. You know he running stuff in the prison. Unless that girl Yuri got to him. Oh my god. Rafe, bro. Jeez, man. At the end of this video, I'm gonna have my final thoughts, my final predictions, and my final wish list for the sequel. So I'm gonna save some of this for that. Martin Lee. I cannot wait to see how they're gonna deal with him or how Miles is gonna deal with him. About to see Miles tap into that low-key dark, low-key angry side, man, because this is the first time he really got to meet up with, you know, Martin Lee again, and now he has power. So you don't know what you took from me. Hope we can see Silver Sable again as well. But you know I'm trying to see the cat. But all right, y'all, before we move over into Miles's game, just want to look at the DLC. I really hope we can get DLC in the second game, bro. But overall, man, this game, when it released way back in 2018, I think this was the first game I got when I finally got a PlayStation, man. I was working as a summer youth counselor, got my first check, man, and I got this game, and it was amazing, bro. But let's move over into Miles Morales. All right. As you can already see, they start switching it up a little with the main menu, but let's get into it. Now, I got it in the night because I wanted to compare it to the second game. Now, it's not too many screenshots or video clips of the second game in the nighttime, and since this game is the latest when it comes to, you know, the better graphics, I wanted to compare it to this. Now, there was an email that came out and it had a screenshot of Peter looking over New York in the nighttime, man, and I gotta say, if you think this game looked good in the night, bruh, this second one is finna blow your mind. And once again, I haven't played the second one yet, bruh, but just like we did for Peter, let's look at my boy Miles is swinging. Okay, so you know he got that swagger, he got some extra moves, you know what I'm saying? You can tell they were starting to test the waters a little bit, because for his tricks he has the front flip, got the little side hold the ankle, other side hold the knees. Damn, oh my god. We're also gonna be getting fall damage apparently in this second game, so that's gonna be cool. And the last air trick is doing a backflip. Now, what I meant by testing the waters is, as you see, once you do a trick, you can easily, or you know, seamlessly, is that a word? Seamless transition. You smoothly transition back into swinging after you do a trick, man. That's one thing I always loved about this game. Like, if I start doing all this crazy stuff, I will swing, you know, continue to swing off of that air trick. I really love that. So the trick combos we're gonna be able to pull in this second game with the wings and the trick, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Now, another thing they added in this game with Miles is diving tricks. Once again, I hope we can get another move as we're wall running, man, because this is literally the only animation, and it'll be cool to see a different one, man, to spice it up a little. But let's look at these diving animations, man. I really hope we get some for Peter as well. Okay, we're going backwards first. We can do this, you know, quick thinking. We can go to the side, other side, go like this, or we can pull that phone out. But going forward, he has this little bullet dive, I think it's called. We got this right here, and we got these little spinoramas. Now, before we get into combat, in this game, Miles, you know, he has his venom abilities, but they let you use them while you're traversing, man. You can hit him with that and that I really hope we can still do that in the second game, bro, because imagine going up in the air with your venom, then using the suit wings or something. Like, we can probably get so high in that second game. Okay, we got a crime right here. Oh, this is an out of control hella chopper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely want more missions like this, man. All right, let's pull up on them. Now, Miles, his combat, once again, his punches kind of seem inexperienced. He's just throwing his arms. He doing his thing with the kicks though, but you see how he just kind of swinging? Hopefully in that second game, we can get some more tighter moves, yeah. And of course, we got the gadgets. Now, he didn't have too many because he does have his venom moves, which I'm about to show right now, but his gadgets were still fire. Get him shocked up. Hit him with that. Come here, come here. Here we go. Here we go. That boy Miles' finishes in his second game finna be OP. Hold on, I'm finna mega bust on all of y'all. Definitely can't wait to see what other type of moves you can do with his new venom power. I would also like to know, like, with the abilities we're gonna be getting in the second game, will we be able to like cycle through some of those abilities? Like on the videos we saw, it looked like we can have 4 different, you know, suit abilities, but I'm wondering if we can have like 10 in total maybe, and we can choose which one we wanna have for our little weapon wheel, I guess. Now let's look at Miles's map. Similar to Peter's, but you can see the changes. I mentioned this a lot when I was making discussions about this game, but Insomniac Games, they pay attention to what they already did and they can implement it in their future games. Like with Ratchet & Clank Ripped Apart, when it comes to the HUD anyway, I could kind of see some similarities with this game. Now let's look at Miles' suits. Yeah, I believe this one right here is returning in the sequel. This is one of my favorites. This one can freaking go. It better not come back, bro. Them freaking knee pads, ugly elbow pads. Peter was on one giving this to me, bro. I like this one as well, man. I barely wear it, but it is a smooth colorway. Once again, man, I hope we get more comic and cartoon suits that look like they're straight out of the TV screen or the comic page. Like this one right here. This is so beautiful. Anyway, as you can see, we can replay these missions. You also got this social feed right here, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring back in the second game, because in this game they introduced a little app where we can do the activities, we can also replay them, and we can do crime. I actually think this is how we switch characters in the second game, so that's gonna be very cool. Golly, Miles, you on 1%. This dude, Miles, you got electric powers and you don't charge your phone. What? Now let's look in the characters. Got that boy Genki. He seemed like he's gonna play an important role in the second game when it comes to the guy in the chair role. Uncle Aaron, aka the Proud. Can't wait to see how they're gonna do him in the second game, man, because we could see him on Kraven's little map thing or whatever in that trailer, and we also saw him in the gameplay overview on the map, so we know he's gonna be in the game some way. Then we got the rest of our people, bro. I'm pretty sure we might see Gloria again. I will hope so anyway, and we know we're seeing Haley again. Don't she look like somebody from Arthur, bro? Look, bro. This game didn't get any DLC since it was essentially DLC itself, man, like one small expansion. But with that, I'm gonna end up the gameplay part of this video, and the rest of this video I'm just gonna be discussing my final thoughts as we move into this second game. So with that being said, man, I know this first half of the video y'all already knew some of this stuff. I already knew some of this stuff, but once again, this video was literally just being me going back and looking at what we had to prepare for what we're about to get. I'm grateful for both of these games, man. We came up a lot from that first game, man. Y'all know the clip I'm talking about.
I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I...
By the way, our Road to Spider-Man 2 playlist is on the channel, man. I think I have it on my homepage, but I will put it down in the description if you want to go watch that. But let's get into my final predictions for Spider-Man 2. Now, like I said earlier, I kind of been out of the loop when it comes to information they've been putting out. At first, I was all in it, but the game already being out for early content creators, I know spoilers are everywhere, so I've been backing up. So with that being said, who do y'all think Venom is gonna be, man? I've seen so many people before think it could be Peter, it could be Norman, it could be Harry, it could be Kraven, it could be Eddie. I know they said Eddie will not be Venom, but you know, they could trick us up. I originally always thought it would be Harry. That's how they teased it in the first game and in Miles, you know, but maybe he just isn't a good host, because I mean, when he was in that tube, it wasn't really on him, you know what I'm saying? And the little hand, it went out like it was trying to get to Norman, so maybe Norman will be him. But when it comes to my final prediction, I don't know, my gut is still telling me it's gonna be Harry, because I don't know, bro. Now, my next prediction is some of the people that might end up dying. Now, nobody has to die. I don't really want anybody to die, but you can tell from these trailers, especially that first reveal trailer, that this game is going to be way darker than the previous two. We're dealing with Venom, so somebody is kind of bound to end up getting popped. My three predictions are Harry, Lizard, and Rio Morales. I do not want Rio to die. I honestly don't want Lizard to die. It would be good if he can kind of bounce back. That first gameplay trailer they put out, you could hear Peter saying that they're trying to get a cure to save Dr. Connor. So it'd be cool if they can do that. But if we're talking about candidates of people that might end up dying, I can see Lizard being one of them. And Rio is because it happened in the comics, because of Venom, essentially. I also think that Miles and Peter are definitely gonna have to fight each other, bro. Even if Peter isn't Venom, with that symbiote and how he been acting, bro, I'm pretty sure Miles gonna have to test his jaw. Now, if they do fight, that's man, because Miles is Spider-Man, he's strong, but that boy Peter, man, but I think they're gonna fight though, because you know, all those trailers, or most of them, when they get to the end and they show the symbiote about to cover the Spider-Man 2 logo, you see the Venom blast kind of, you know, strike it away. So that's telling me that they teasing that Miles is gonna have to use his powers to remove the symbiote from Peter. I also think we're gonna get a Green Goblin teaser. We're 2 games deep. Both games we had Norman in it, man. Miles, he was in the end credit. The first game, you got major teasers already to Green Goblin. So I feel like in this game, we might see him suit up. Maybe we'll see the full suit somewhere in the storage. I don't know. I hope we got end credits for the second game, boy, because man, they probably gonna be something crazy. Now, that's really all I can predict, bro. Everything else would kind of just be wishes. That being said, let's get into my wish list. Now, I talked about this a little bit in one of my discussion videos, so some of this might be repeated from that, but regardless, I would love to see DLC. Hopefully we can get 3 like we did for the first game, maybe a little bit bigger, like almost expansions, or we can just get one big expansion that would maybe be as long as the 3 DLCs that we got previously combined. Something like that would be cool as well. I hope we get more suits. Now, that's just kind of everybody's wish list type of situation. I would love to get more suits, more comic suits, all the Spider-Verse suits, movie suits, cartoon suits, the whole 9 yards. Now, I've mentioned this guy before, but I would love to see Sandman. I don't know how they would do it. I know in the first game he was caught in the, you know, little vial or whatever. Like, Peter already fought him, as well as Mysterio, so that's gonna be interesting, because he looked like that was him on the story mode trailer. But man, I would love to see Sandman, bro. Another thing I would love to see is a good Yuri. Right now, we know she's Wraith. We know she's bad, but I hope she can kind of get a redemption arc, maybe come to her senses. But if she get too wicked, we might have to put her down. Also, we get apartment exploration, man. I want to be able to walk through Miles's house again like we did in his game. Also want to be able to walk through Aunt May's house, since I think that's going to be an exploration or a location in this game, but I don't know if we can go there freely and look around. I hope so, though. I would also love constant suit damage. Damage your suit anytime in open world. I would love that. It will add add more, I guess, life to Spider-Man. It would also be kind of interesting if your suit is damaged, maybe you can take more damage since you're more exposed to, you know, hits and all that. And I know this might be a no pun intended, but I would love to see more MJ missions. I say this all the time, bro, but I believe that Insomniacs really be listening to their fans and peeping the community. They know we don't like them MJ missions, but I got faith that they will improve upon those MJ missions and hopefully make them way better, because they could be cool. Now, I said this earlier, but I do wish we can get some more help missions. We can carry people to the hospital, maybe even just save a cat, balloons maybe. Oh my gosh. What if we can play as Venom and eat kids? But I feel like all of that stuff would just make the game feel even more alive. Speaking of the game feeling alive, man, I hope we get more Marvel heroes. I think it would be a nice addition to just know that they're there. We know Matt Murdock is here. We know that the Avengers are in this universe. And Peter Parker is literally in New York. You know how many heroes are in New York? So it would just be cool to know that they're there. Obviously, we don't have to play as them. This is a Spider-Man game, but to know that they're there would be cool. So in the end, I guess I'm just trying to say I would love to see some cameos. Cameos like Gwen Stacy. Now, I know I said this so many times, man. I just think she cool, bro. And I feel like she would be he. I feel like they would do her justice. And not just Gwen, just, you know, female Spider-Women. That would be he, man. It would be a little smooth freshness. So Gwen, Silk, Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, that is. But another wish I have is that the symbiote actually stays around. I hope it's not like a one and done thing, man, because of what if Eddie is in the game? If the symbiote stays, that still gives him a chance to be Venom, but maybe he won't be bad, and that can lead to like a DLC or his own game where we can play as Venom, and it's like a Lethal Protector, Agent Venom type of thing where we can play as a good Venom. I actually just read a comic, man. What was it called? The King in Black, King Back in Black, or something like that. And this dude Venom had wings. I never seen that in my life. Let me fly around as Venom. Last but not least, when it comes to my wish list, I would love to see a multiverse tease. What can I say? I like the multiverse. I like the Spider-Verse. I get when people say that they're tired of it, but at the same time, and I said this many times before, when it comes to a video game, Spider-Man specifically, we got Shattered Dimensions, we got Edge of Time, we got that's it that I can think of right now, man. We played most of them on the channel. Imagine Insomniac doing it, and I wouldn't want it to be like Spider-Verse movie. It don't have to follow Miles, it don't have to follow Gwen. But specifically for this game, I would like just a tease. Once again, Insomniac, you know, they reuse what they already did. Not necessarily reuse, but they remember. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart just came out. We could world shift and go through portals and all that, bro. They testing the waters, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can freaking fly through a portal with those spider bots that's gonna be around the city. But I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Once again, please no spoilers in the comments. If you know something that's cool, but just please keep it to yourself. But I'm gonna kick it off to y'all, man. Spider-Man 2 comes out tomorrow. Tell me how y'all feel about these first two games. Tell me what y'all want to see in the second. What's your favorite missions, your favorite suits? Just let me know how y'all feeling as we prepare for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But with that, I want to thank y'all for always watching and enjoying our Spider-Man content. We got a huge journey, man, a huge playlist of Spider-Man games on the channel, bro. It feels like it's all coming full circle for some reason, bro. Like we're about to finally get to Spider-Man 2. But man, I'm ending this up right here. I hope y'all enjoy. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell so you know when I'm posting, man. Share the content, share the channel, do all of that. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Kai SMG. Peace.